What's going on, New Breed? This is your undisputed world champion, the alpha male Pat Legend. Hey, yo, War and Peace. War and Peace. Guess what time it is? It's time. Whoa. Not match time. Not yet. But this is that last blow to you. As promised, I told you I was going to drop this tonight. And here I am, about to drop this on you. Woo! These past 2 days, honestly, this has been one of the most disappointing experiences that I've ever had with an opponent. I mean, you literally did nothing. You was basically dead once I started ramming up on you. The sad part, Warren, is I wasn't asking you to do as many promos as I did. As the champion, the undisputed world champion, I was demanding better from my challenger. That was the point of all of this. It was to see if you, War and Peace, could stop the bleeding, and you didn't. You did not stop the bleeding. In fact, War and Peace, you opened up deeper wounds. So, not only did the entire New Breed watch you choke under pressure, I mean, it doesn't take much to actually ruffle your feathers. It doesn't take much to get underneath your skin. You showed all of that in 2 days. 2 days, War and Peace. 2 days. Damn. Imagine if this series would have went a week. God. I think I would have put a whole 50-piece on you. Just for my entertainment. God. I mean, it was just so easy. You had very little resistance. But let's really talk, Warren, because honestly, you have no idea of what you're doing here or what you're doing against me. I mean, yesterday, for example, your failed attempt of trying to go live, then you had the nerve to actually bring me on. Like you thought that you was going to have a chance. Allow me to ask you this question before I really get into this. How can you run for mayor of your city and can't even debate? I mean, that yesterday on that live, oh my God. I mean, if that's how you are doing a debate, as the person running against you, I would have a field day. I mean, realistically, Warren, I really didn't have to try hard. It was just that easy. But in that live, Warren, every time that I would frustrate you, you would turn your back. You would show your anger in your face. Every time I would ask you a simple question, you broke on live. On live, you broke. You showed your emotions, your frustration. You had nothing to say. So you had to go back to your response of, go ahead and hand me over the title, or I'm going to take that title from you, or all I do is win. Warren, the fuck? No one is checking out the product to hear you say shit like that. But Warren, what made you think that you could actually sit down and do a live with me? Seriously. I guess it was the pressure of everything that I've done in these past 2 days, where you feel as though that you had to try to get your manhood back. I understand. But that was not the route to go. Just like I said on your live, Warren, all you had to do was drop one scathing promo where it had something. It told a story. It would have been a good punch to me, but you did not do that. In 2 days, you couldn't produce one solid, hard-hitting, scathing promo. You could not stop the bleeding. Once that pressure that I applied to you got to you, you broke. But it was a few things that you did that I really didn't fuck with. One of the first things that came out of your mouth was me coming at you while you had real life shit. Jamil already responded to that, so you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. My issue with that, War and Peace, is not only what Jamil said. It's like you come off saying that your opponent doesn't have shit to do, doesn't have a job, doesn't have responsibilities, doesn't pay bills. But for someone that's been doing this as long as me, it's a cop-out. I've heard people say that time and time again when they would get their asses beat in promo series. Instead of fighting back, they would say, oh, I got real life shit to do. They would use that as a cop-out to try to discredit the opponent who was bombing on that ass. And that's what you tried to do, War and Peace. You having real life shit to do, that's not going to fly with me because I have real life shit to do. Everyone in the new breed has real life shit to do. Kang Rio has real life shit to do. Hired Gun has real life shit to do. The Savage has real life shit to do. Big H has real life shit to do. Everyone has real life shit. If that was the case, War and Peace, if your real life shit was really getting to you, then that's on you. You should have pulled someone to the side and say, hey, I can't go this week. That's on you. If your real life was that tough, you should have pulled someone to the side and say, hey, can I get an extra week or so, whatever. At the end of the day, War and Peace, all you had to do was communicate with somebody and bam, they would have worked with you. But you didn't do that. You didn't say that you had real life shit until yesterday, after I didn't already drop 15 promos on your bum ass. It wasn't a real life shit that you had to do. It was the fact that you had nothing to say. You didn't have a promo that would have freed you from some of this abuse that you've been taking. You couldn't fight back, so you said that. And it was like you automatically waved the white flag. But let's continue to move on, shall we? War and Peace. I remember I asked a question for the entire New Breed to answer. New and old superstars, members, whatever. The reason why I asked those questions, it was more than one actually, but is because I wanted to see how our peers in the New Breed actually see you as. What do they see in you? How do they view you, not only as someone that wins matches in a ring, but someone who can actually keep them entertained as a storyteller, a promo artist, an actual superstar? Only two people that gave you any type of respectable comments, feedback, were Hired Gun, and his response was just, he will promo. he will promo. Out of anything, all he had for you was he will promo. Josh Armstrong, he did a great job of expressing a lot of passion towards you. I mean, his response was very passionate. And I get it. Apparently, he sees something in you that no one else in a New Breed sees or ever saw. But he had a very passionate response. I'm not going to discredit his response because that's how he sees. That's what he sees when he sees War and Peace. I mean, I've never experienced that from you, but that's Josh Armstrong's view of you. And I'm not going to discredit him for that. But out of everyone, everyone in this federation, not only just everyone, War and Peace, but those names that you dropped, especially when I asked you, what stars did you help make? First name that came out your mouth was CB Elijah. You mentioned him, but yet he didn't give two fucks to respond to that post or to back you in any positive light. He clearly didn't have any opinion of you, so he didn't even bother himself. Wow. Damn, that has to sting, doesn't it? It really has to sting. I mean, you talk this game about what you do in the ring, but your overall appeal to your peers is very lackluster. It's not even the bare minimum. It's that little black sticky shit at the bottom of the fucking barrel. That is how you are viewed. God, that's terrible. I like how you tried to justify the whole, I was an honorary member of Philly's finest. The part that you keep trying to sidestep is the fact that a grown-ass man recorded a promo telling you that he was going to kick your ass. And you responded with, I paid for the damages and gave you a gift. Apparently, that was not enough for the Savage. Apparently, the Savage was still fucking pissed. Now, War and Peace. These fake stars that you walked on. Please, name drop. How many careers have you ended just going back and forth, promo versus promo? How many people have you made quit War and Peace? See, when you say you walked on fake stars, you cannot say that without breaking those stars. So if you're counting what you did in a New Breed ring, then that's not walking on fake stars. If they're able to come back the next day unbothered, that's not walking on fake stars. If there's no blemish in their E-Fed career, War and Peace, then you did not walk on them. Too fucking funny. But earlier this week, Warren, I mentioned that you mentioned the words I in me a lot. Every time that you say something, it's always about you winning, what you do in a ring, or just you. We never hear you talk about what you want to give back to the New Breed, or how much you appreciate being here, or how much you care about the New Breed. It's never a locker room. This is War and Peace. How is everyone feeling? I mean, you don't give any types of vibes back to the new breed. All you care about, War and Peace, is you and watching yourself win whenever the show is up. That's it. The only reason that you are still here is because you get to watch you get into the ring and win matches. That is it. If you would have went on to a major losing streak or wasn't getting any type of play, you would not be here, War and Peace. If you were demanded to give more than what you do, or had to go against some of these new stars coming into the new breed, you would not fucking be here. You kill me with trying to say that you make people better and that you are a team player. No, you're not. Warren, you are not a fucking team player. Nothing about you comes off as a team fucking player. All you care about is War and fucking Peace. I guess, War and Peace. The reason that you are the way that you are is because you need something to boost your little ego up, to make you feel good about yourself. And that's what you figure that you have here. You see, this entire time that you've been here, you haven't faced any type of pressure, no adversity. So you finally came across a pressure situation, me, and look what happened. Wow. You folded badly. And the sad part is, by any small chance that you defeat me tonight, imagine what your title run is going to start off with. The lasting image of you getting dogged by me. Everyone that you face, they're going to know how to attack you, War and Peace. They're going to apply that same pressure. Especially if you come across Cruel Intentions, the Bronx Bomber. Hell, HCM3 is ready for you. But don't worry about those names. Not yet. But they will be coming for you. Warren, this is me as your undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. Undisputed World Champion. You want this? You got to work for it. You got to be able to take whatever this demands. That cakewalk that you thought that you was going to be able to do against me? I'm sorry that I had to be the one to burst your bubble, but it had to fucking happen.